Hello, dear fashion enthusiasts. This is Madison from Brandy Bay Fashion. Today, I am taking you into the fascinating world of Amit Agarwal during the Hyundai India Couture Week 2025. Imagine being transported to a world where couture not only tells a story but becomes a true sensory adventure. It wasn't just a fashion show. It was like opening a science fiction book and being drawn into an alternative reality. Amit Agarwal managed to push boundaries by playing with futuristic shapes that seemed straight out of a dystopian dream. The models walked with pieces that appeared almost alive, breathing in sync with their movements. And what about the accessories? Filled with incense, they added an olfactory dimension to this already breathtaking spectacle. It was as if we were sipping spiced tea in the midst of a visual symphony. What was particularly captivating was how Amit blurred the lines between masculine and feminine with such ease. Each silhouette was a fluid poem singing in harmony with diversity and inclusivity. I believe even the purists of fashion would have been charmed by this stylistic audacity. Presented on the third day of this prestigious event, his collection was created in partnership with Reliance Brands and under the aegis of the FDCI. One could say that he not only defied conventions but also redefined what it means to be avant-garde today. It was as if we took a time machine to explore how haute couture might evolve in the years to come. Amit Agarwal, the Grand Master of Avant-Garde Design, presents his new collection titled Arcanum. Imagine clothing that not only dresses you but tells a story, exploring the mysteries of existence with a boldness rarely seen on runways. Each piece seems to hold a well-kept secret, ready to be revealed under the right light. This show does not merely follow trends. It sets them. Far from the usual conventions of softness and classic elegance, Amit chooses to highlight strength and imposing presence. The silhouettes he proposes seem to come from another dimension, as if they were designed to dress heroes of a fantastical tale. The materials used defy imagination. Imagine futuristic textures that captivate the eye and stimulate thought. It is as if each outfit is a portal to a parallel world where boldness reigns and every step on the runway echoes from elsewhere. Amit Agarwal's approach is not only visual but also deeply intellectual. He pushes us to reflect on our relationship with fashion and our identity through it. Like a textile magician, he manipulates shapes and colors to create a unique atmosphere that leaves no one indifferent. These creations, my friends, are nothing less than walking works of art. The cocoon dresses, true design marvels, captivate with their volume and sculptural shapes. One could almost imagine they are inspired by fantastical tales where fashion meets dreams. To add a mystical touch, each model held a bag. But not just any bag. It contained incense sticks releasing a delicate and fragrant smoke that blended with the surrounding air, creating an almost magical atmosphere. Attending this fashion show was like being transported to another world where creativity knows no bounds. Speaking of magic, do you know what I thought when I saw this scene? That if Harry Potter needed an outfit for a wizard's ball, he would surely have turned to Amit Agarwal. His creations would have been perfect to impress in the wizarding world. What is fascinating about Amit Agarwal is his ability to transform seemingly ordinary materials into something extraordinary. Each piece seems to tell a unique story, a fusion of tradition and innovation. It's as if each dress whispers a secret from the past while embracing the future. You know those moments when you are so captivated by something that your heart beats a little faster? That was exactly it. And this sensation was amplified by the incredible olfactory blend floating in the air thanks to the incense. A subtle but so powerful detail. On the men's side, Amit decided to rewrite the dress codes. No more being confined to outdated stereotypes. Transparent shirts and mesh tops have transformed the classic into the bold. Wide pants with metallic reflections have brought a futuristic touch, almost as if the models came straight out of a science fiction movie. And what about those gloves? An unexpected choice that adds a note of mystical elegance. But wait, the highlight of the show. Smoky eyes that turned every head. A powerful message. Gender is no longer a barrier, and fashion is an infinite playground. For our friends on the women's side, Amit opted for dresses with architectural designs, a true homage to modern sculpture. Dark lips and hair impeccably slicked into buns worthy of the third millennium added a mysterious aura to their presence. The runway transformed into a theater of suspense with these imposing hairstyles towering over their faces like diadems from another galaxy. Amit Agarwal's creations are akin to those of a modern alchemist, transforming each piece into a living work of art. The entire show was like a waking dream. Fashion here became a storyteller, offering us a glimpse of a future that is both dystopian and deeply poetic. Amit Agarwal's Arcanum collection is simply stunning. Imagine DNA not as a mere genetic sequence, but as a vibrant and eternal code that creates a bridge between all forms of life across the ages. Each creation on the runway celebrated this encoded biology, a fusion of subtle metaphors and molecular design. It was as if each garment resonated with the hidden architecture of our inner being. And then there is Amit himself. This man has the unique ability to chart his own path, one of mystery and boundless imagination. His collection this season resembled a grand cinematic sequence celebrating the limitless power of fashion to transcend our everyday lives. So my dear fashionistas, if you have not yet had the chance to delve into Amit Agarwal's universe, I invite you to take a look. Because here, fashion is not just about clothing. It's an immersive experience that touches the very essence of our existence. Agarwal's strength lies in his ability to reinvent norms. His creations, notably the cocoon dresses with sculptural volumes and bold masculine ensembles, have shattered traditional fashion expectations. The accessories, such as bags filled with incense sticks, added a unique sensory dimension, reinforcing the enigmatic atmosphere of the show. Agarwal's approach is reminiscent of designers like Alexander McQueen, who also explored dark and fantastical themes. Much like McQueen's famous Plato's Atlantis show, Agarwal uses his runway to tell a story, transforming each model into a character within a larger narrative. In conclusion, Amit Agarwal continues to push the boundaries of haute couture with Arcanum, challenging norms and inviting reflection on the future of fashion. His work, both provocative and profoundly artistic, marks a significant turning point for the Hyundai India Couture Week 2025. I would like to thank you, dear spectators, for following this report. If you enjoyed this analysis, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up and share your impressions in the comments. Enjoy watching the rest of the show and see you soon for more fashion discovery.